Hello everyone, welcome to the first crossover of my two shows, In My View and In My Own Words. Today's topic is a little long overdue. Today's topic is going to be about same-sex marriage in the state of Michigan. Over 3 weeks ago, on the week of March 15th of 2014, for a brief moment, Michigan saw equality, where a federal judge struck down the ban on same-sex marriage in the state of Michigan. So couples lined up all across the 3 counties of southeastern Michigan and also in the state capital of Lansing, where for a brief moment they were married, and people were crying, "Oh, boo hoo hoo," that their religious rights and their religious civil liberties were struck down. When yet in fact their ancestors, most of them were of the African American persuasion, where most of their ancestors were not able to be married in interracial relationships, for instance. So when someone says that their religious rights were, that their own civil rights were violated, think about those couples, the 300 couples that were married. Their own rights were violated. They should have the same rights to marry, inheritance, or any other rights enshrined for married couples, both same-sex and heterosexual. I mean, they say it's against the Bible. Where does it say in the Bible gay couples should not marry? Nowhere. I hate to burst your bubbles here. Adam and Eve were not married. Did God consecrate their union? Nope. So a day or two later, the Attorney General Bill Schuette was granted a emergency stay pending decision on Wednesday, and on Tuesday they extended the stay, so the stay could be extended from 6 months to possibly 2 years, with it possibly going to Supreme Court in 2015. And sad to say that our own Governor Rick Snyder, decided to open up his big old mouth and said that the state was not going to recognize those 300 marriages, because once the ban was in place, there was nothing that those 300 couples could do. Basically, the 300 marriages that occurred on Saturday, March 15th, were basically in legal limbo. And I remember him saying that he didn't want to divide the state of Michigan. Well, he kind of did, because a lot of people on certain local news media pages said that what he did was wrong, that he went back on his own campaign promises of not wanting to divide the state, which he did, to where same-sex couples shouldn't be allowed to marry at all. But thankfully, a day or two later, Attorney General Eric Holder had said that the federal government would be able to recognize the 300 marriages here in the state of Michigan. Basically, here's today's political lesson, people. In some cases, federal law will trump state law, vice versa. Since the federal government was able to recognize the 300 same-sex marriages, they could get the same benefits on the federal level as their heterosexual counterparts. So most people thought that the United States Attorney General shouldn't be doing this. That was not his right to do so. Well, I hate to say this, it was his right to do so. It's within his job as United States Attorney General is to fully prosecute or enforce the law of the United States Constitution, which he did, and I applaud him for it. Now, I'm gonna delve off into my own thoughts on this. I would like to get married. I would like to be able to have the same rights as you, be able to have a child, be able to work where I won't be able to live in fear of being what I am, who I am, and who I love. Is that a crime? No. Will it harm you or anybody else you know? No. But if it does, then shut the fuck up. As I said before in my marriage equality video, you have a right to do what you want and also a freedom to do what you want. You have a freedom to say that same-sex couples should not be married, but you do not have a right to put in a law, basically say same-sex couples should not be able to marry because it goes against our religious beliefs, even though it doesn't say anywhere in the Bible to say same-sex couples should not have the ability to get married. I mean, it's religious doctrine and dogma and belief and tradition, but there's some that believe that we should go look beyond religious dogma and tradition to say, let them be miserable. Let them experience what we experience as heterosexual married couples. The pains of being parents, the pains of a difficult marriage, the pains of trying to keep a successful marriage, and that's I would like is to basically have the opportunity, such as yourself, to have marriage between me and whoever I will be involved with in that distant future. And I am single, and I'm looking for love in all the wrong places. So that closes this topic for this evening for my first crossover. If you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe below, and hopefully this will not be the end of this first crossover. It'll be first, if not many, crossovers for In My View and My Words. So have a good night, everyone. As always, ignite the revolution from my mouth to your ears in my own words. Good night, everyone.